Good morning, Mr. Fresco. And well, today I'm doing a video addressed to you personally regarding the Venus project. It's been about 2 years I'm studying the Venus project, and I'm building it, and destroying it, and rebuilding it, and trying to figure it out. Why is it that it's not picking up? Like I'm going over the internet, I'm going over YouTube, and I hear a lot of negativity about the Venus project, and the project is just flat out misunderstood. What I would like to do is suggest an idea where if someone out there, and the reason why I'm suggesting the idea is I don't have the resources, I don't have the knowledge to do that, but at the end of the day I'm a person of communication, and the idea here would be to create a network of website where every city that wants to subscribe, every person that wants to start a project like this could eventually build things like the rooftop garden, communal cooking and feeding the poor and all things like that, where if every city end up with a website wherever they wanted to in the world, subscribe to that website, all the websites would be linked together with tricks to help the community to start their own Venus project at a very low scale at the beginning. So if we learn to do hydroponics, if we learn to do communal cooking, if we learn to be able to share stuff and help each other within our own community, you would end up with a situation where a city like, I don't know, Montreal, New York, Boston, wherever, where you end up with 10, 15,000 people all helping each other with communal kitchen and people fixing clothing for the little kids and recycling clothing and all the tricks that can be shared between all the micro societies. You end up in a situation where you've got 10, 15, 20, 30,000 people that would subscribe and help each other. From that point on, I believe that you would have something to introduce the Venus project a lot easier with a bunch of people that already work together. What I did find over the internet in the last 2 years is two things, and I'm sure you're already aware of that, Mr. Frisco. Some people believe that it's communism that you're trying to do, which has nothing to do with that. And B, the second thing is the belief that value and object and value in research is only relevant with currencies. Well, both of us know that this is absolutely untrue. At the end of the day, by using my idea, by creating this type of project, eventually down the road, you would end up with a big bunch of people with a big bunch of skills that will be able to work on other things, share the ideas, a little bit in the type of TED University. For those of you out there that don't know TED, just go to TED.com. If you want to know about the Venus Project, go to thevenusproject.com, look at all the videos of Jacque Fresco. A, it's very educating, and B, I think that as a race, if we want to survive, we better do something about this soon. At the end of the day, 80% of the planet right now, if not more, is living paycheck to paycheck, if not under that point on. One little financial burden, we're in trouble. And it doesn't take too long to be on the street these days. And the more it's going, the worse it's getting. So I think that now would be the time to start this type of project. It would be the time to start it at a lower scale. I have a lot of respect for the Venus project. I think that the end idea is absolutely phenomenal. We need that for the survival of mankind. But at the end of the day, if we don't educate people on how to get started with baby steps, how we get started in our own community, the guy next door, what the hell is he supposed to do? Start his own Venus project? It costs millions of dollars to be able to do that. But once we know how to live for very, very little money, if not at all. From that point on, we can go forward and build a society together. So, Mr. Frisco, I want to thank you for your ID. I want to thank you for what you're trying to bring to our world and what you're trying to do for mankind itself. Personally, I'm going to place you way up there with all the geniuses that have been misunderstood in the course of history. That would include someone like, I don't know, maybe David Suzuki would be one of them, where is a modern genius that actually have been misunderstood pretty much most of his life and has been laughed at. You, Mr. Frisco, have been laughed at. But I'm done. I'm done. I mean, laughing is not a matter of laughing anymore. It's a matter of taking action. I really, really hope that you will take my idea and give it birth, because I'm convinced that you have more resources around you than I do here in my little Sarnia. And well, if we can get something started, if you need more information, just let me know. You've got my YouTube channel here, and it will be my pleasure to communicate with you. Meanwhile, Mr. Frisco, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll talk again.